Welcome, one and all, to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Tonight, excitement. I share your excitement, everybody, because tonight is the 10th anniversary of The Late Show. Yes. Of course, every anniversary has its traditional gift. First anniversary is paper, the 5th anniversary is wood, and the 10th anniversary is cancellation. Thank you. Thank you, Paramount, for remembering. I'm sure, it doesn't feel like 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except for how I feel and how I look. And here, for instance, here's me tonight, right here, and here's me 10 years ago. Unbelievable. The toll it takes. The toll. Time is cruel. We'll have more on the last 10 years later in the show, but for now, there's still a lot going on in the world at this end of time. On Friday, Donald Trump signed an executive order to rebrand the Defense Department as the Department of War. Ooh, a rebrand. You know what that means. The Pentagon is getting bangs. It's just fresh. Trump explained his reasoning for this unreasonable decision.
We've been talking about this Department of War. So we won the First World War, we won the Second World War, we won everything before that and in between, and then we decided to go woke and we changed the name to Department of Defense.
Yes, we went woke. Remember, they changed it to the Department of Defense during the Truman administration. You know, that famously woke era. After all, they did drop the atomic bomb from the Enola Gay. What's wrong with the Enola Strait, huh? So how can Donald Trump just change the name of the DOD? Well, he can't, because that would require congressional approval, so Trump is making Department of War the secondary title. Secondary? The government agencies can't have nicknames. Remember when NASA tried to get everybody to call them Big Dog? No one wants to hear, Big Dog, we have a problem. Do you know who's just absolutely tickled about this? Pete Hegseth, who posted this video of workers changing the sign on his door to Secretary of War. Cool, cool. Butching up your title doesn't read as insecure at all. That's why no one said anything when I made him change our marquee to The Late Show with Steve Thunderpenis. Yeah. Thunder. Very loud. This weekend, Trump tried out his new nickname, posting this image of himself as Robert Duvall's character in Apocalypse Now, with the caption, "I love the smell of deportations in the morning. Chicago, about to find out why it's called the Department of War. 3 helicopters." You'll notice he cleverly changed the movie title to Shypocalypse Now. Look, I lived in Chicago for a long time. That's not a shypocalypse. A shypocalypse is when you're on Clark Street waiting for a northbound 22 bus on a January day when it's already 10 below, and then an Alberta Clipper comes blowing off Lake Michigan and the windshield dips so low your genitals snap off like a graham cracker. That's a shypocalypse. Do your research. Can we take another look at that image? Check out Colonel Bone Spurs. That is clearly AI, because if Trump ever actually crouched like that, his cankles would pop like water balloons. Now, no matter how many Democratic cities Donald Trump invades, the Jeffrey Epstein story just won't hang itself. Because now, who is this? Oversight? Is this oversight? Because now the Congressional Oversight Committee has gained access to a book full of birthday well wishes given to Jeffrey Epstein by his friends. Now, you might remember this report a couple months back. Wall Street Journal reported that one of the pages in the book was a letter in which Donald Trump talked about all the wonderful secret that he and Jeffrey Epstein, shared. and reportedly it included a drawing of a naked woman and used his signature as her pubic hair. This is what Trump said about that at the time.
I don't do drawings of women, that I can tell you. They say there's a drawing of a woman, and I don't do drawings of women.
Okay, doesn't do drawings of women. That's interesting. You know what else is interesting? This drawing of a woman, because keep in mind, Trump didn't just deny doing it, he sued the Wall Street Journal reporters and Rupert Murdoch for $10 billion. Well, now Rupert Murdoch must be laughing up in heaven because, I'm sorry, what? He's what? Does he know that? The Oversight Committee also said that in Jeffrey Epstein's birthday book, Trump was listed under the Friends section in the book's table of contents. Right, it's just like the sitcom theme song. So no one told you you were on a pervert's plane. Oh wait, they told you and you still got on his plane. Very good, very good. You're all in the union now. There's news from posh New England resort island Nantucket, because a new report shows that cocaine levels in Nantucket sewage are 50% above U.S. average. No surprise there, we all know the famous limerick. There once was a man from Nantucket who bought his cocaine by the bucket. With dust up his nose, he said to his bros, "We should be DJs or go skydiving. Where's my cocaine?" Now, down in Washington, a member of the Trump administration may lose his job, and it's not the guy you want. Here's the scandal. A Trump appointee's job is in jeopardy over an X-rated cowboy story he wrote. That is awful. I mean, that kind of smut could embarrass our nation's top pube doodler. And this pube doodler. And this story ain't some meet-cute rom-com. It features a cowboy who comes to Washington with vivid descriptions of oral sex and other sexually explicit content. Okay, but how erotic could that actually be? I've been driving cattle on the back of this horse without showering for 2 weeks. Let me just finish this pot of beans with a big wooden spoon, and then we can get along doggy style. The appointee is Deputy Assistant Secretary of Agriculture, Tucker Stewart, seen here in his porn-writing hat. His bio on LinkedIn reads, "What happens when cowboy meets lawyer?" I don't know, but in your story, I'm guessing it involves the phrase hung jury. Wow. For the record. Thank you. You still got it. Still got it. For the record, I do not believe this man should lose his job. It is a free country. People can write whatever they want in the privacy of their chuck wagon. It's not like he shared it with his fellow staffers, and I'm being told he shared it with his fellow staffers. How do you respond when your coworker shares his cowboy porn with you? Hey, Tucker, circling back to your cowboy-themed porno pamphlet. Feels like the campfire orgy scene could have been an email. Hope this finds you in HR. We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Cillian Murphy and Lady Gaga, plus a special appearance by an old friend. But when we come back,